In order to use the distributive property, you have to have there are certain things that have to be there. So I'll talk about exactly what the distributive property is, but I think a lot of us try to use it just all of a sudden when there's parentheses and a lot of things going on, and I want to explain exactly what you need and what all this math speak means. So you've seen things like 6 times x plus 5. Well, what's going on here? You have a multiplication here and you have an addition. So you've seen this happen where you say 6x plus 30 is what this guy is. Well, what if you have 6 open parenthesis x times 5? This is where the temptation is, to distribute the 6 and say 6x times 30, which is not what this is. This means 6 times x times 5. So this is a whole nother property that we could get into, but we won't mess with that just yet. So because this multiplication and this multiplication are both, well, on the same level because they're the same thing, these parentheses can go away. I wish I had some white out. That would be really cool to make this happen. So those parentheses go away, and I have 6 times x times 5. I can scooch them around because that's what I can do and get 30x. So the requirements of the distributive property are, on the inside you have to have addition or subtraction, and on the outside it has to be acted on by multiplication or division. So in the case of x squared plus 7 over 2, this is really, you have some implied parentheses here, because anything isolated has parentheses. So the inside is addition, and the outside here's division. So as long as the inside has addition or subtraction, and the outside, so what's on the outside of the parentheses or the isolation, is multiplication or division. One more example. Let's say 5x minus 2 times 4 over 8. Here's a creepy one. You've got division here, multiplication here, subtraction here. These guys have to be, here's your requirement on the inside of this for the distributive property. So you can distribute the 4 across. Here's the thing. You can't take the 8 and give it to all 3 pieces. The 8 either goes to this guy or this guy. The 8 being division goes to one of the pieces of the multiplication. So if it went to the 4, this would be 5x minus 2 times 4 over 8. Or it could go to the 5x minus 2. I hate it when I do that with a marker. Times 4. In which case now the 8 does have to distribute to the top and bottom. So you'd have 5x over 8 minus 2 over 8, and still this piece would be multiplied by 4. Your next question might be, can you then distribute the 4 in? And the answer is yes.